What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 3 of the Madden 22 Seattle Seahawks realistic rebuild. If you tune in to part 2, we had another L season, but it was not in vain. It actually helped us in the offseason as we finally got a franchise quarterback in the draft. Kind of got screwed in free agency. A couple of offensive linemen didn't want to sign, even though we offered the most money. But overall, we got the franchise quarterback. Now, with the franchise quarterback in place, and we have the available funds, a lot of money to spend this year 3 going into year 4 and 5. I think once we get to like year 4 and 5, that'll be our window where we can kind of copy the formula of when they had Russell Wilson under that rookie contract winning the Super Bowl in his second year. I think we could possibly do the same thing. But with that being said, let's waste no more time. Let's meet the roster and meet this new franchise quarterback before the preseason starts here in year 3. His name is Cody Brink. Now, he does not have hidden dev. Great overall, 75 overall player. He's a scrambler, improviser. He has a strong arm on him, 91 throw power. And you look at his accuracy, all he has to do is just upgrade the medium accuracy a little bit, and this dude is going to be a beast. He can throw on the run. He can play action, throw under pressure. He can break that. He got some speed on him. Look at his jersey number. We call ourselves the 12th man, the Seahawks fans. He's wearing number 13, right? He is the 13th man. There is no 13th man, but now we do have a 13th man, and that man is Cody Brink, our new franchise quarterback, who we are going to build around Jacob Eason, who came in second half of the season after Cam Newton was putting up great numbers in the beginning. Then he kind of slid off a little bit. We put Jacob Eason in and let him get, some playing time, but Jacob Eason was not the answer at quarterback, but he has a chance to be quarterback 2. And then George Lamontagne, however you say his name, we signed him in the preseason last season. They're going to battle it out, him and Jacob Eason, for that quarterback 2 spot, because Cody Brink, 3rd overall pick, he's going to start day 1. Chris Carson, who had 1,000 yards last season, was great, averaged 4.4 a carry. And then look at this dude, Devontae Winston, 5'5", 175. The smallest running back prospect that I have ever seen in any of these Madden games. Correct me if I'm wrong. There might have been somebody 5'4", 5'3", maybe shorter. But as far as I can remember, 5'5", that's the littlest I've seen. Took him literally because of the height. Hidden dev. Quarterback, no hidden dev. 5'5" running back, hidden dev, great receiving back. He's going to complement Chris Carson very well. We get a receiving option out of the backfield, basically like another receiver. We already got 2-3 great receivers, plus our tight end, Will Dissly. We get another weapon to throw to for our young quarterback. He also replaces Rashad Penny as a running back 2. Just saw Travis Homer sitting around in free agency, decided to bring him back because I like Travis Homer a lot. I even like Travis Homer a little bit more than I do DJ Dallas, but having that Miami backfield back in the backfield as our running backs 3 and 4. Fullback, this is the pick that got me. We had 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. With the last second-round pick, I was running out of time. Accidentally, double-tap circle, exit out of the franchise mode. Now, y'all do know I draft with the draft clock on, so that puts even more, puts more pressure on us to make our picks. Come back, he was our last dude on our list. They took a fullback with the second-round pick. At the end of that video, year 2, I said, this dude better be like a Max Strong type fullback. But even though he has, look at this, his blocking is terrible. He is not a blocking fullback at all. Run blocking 15, might as well make that 0. Lead block 26, should be 0. This dude cannot block. He cannot block. But when you look at his skills, his speed, his strength, his acceleration, truck and stiff arm, carry and break tackle, all of that, ball carrier vision, even his catching, his spin move, his juke move, low key, this dude might be a beast. Like, he is a utility back to the fullest. Like, we should be able to use this guy. And there's another thing. We have a fullback. He can't block at all. So we're definitely going to have to use him. We have a fullback that we can utilize. We have a small running back that we can utilize out of the backfield. Once again, adding weapons to this offense for the young quarterback to operate with. Now, his overall is a 64, but I think that is only because his blocking is so terrible. If it wasn't for that blocking, this dude would be at least a 70 overall. I went over the pick again. I was like, you know what? He's low key a beast. Like, look at those ratings. Look at those stats, man. Look at everything that he can do. Everything's damn near green besides the blocking. So I think low key he could be a beast. He could be a beast in Sheldon Caldwell. Receiver DK, 1,000-yard season again. Last season was our leading receiver. I think in every category had a great season. Tyler Lockett, kind of had a down season. Actually went down back to star dev because we had D. Eskridge in the slot. But we're going to be putting Tyler Lockett back there in the slot this season. And we almost had 3,000-yard receivers last season, and that's without a quarterback. Dwayne Eskridge was great. He had 1,000 yards, right? He had 1,000-yard season, so it wasn't for nothing putting Dwayne Eskridge in the slot. He did not go up to star dev, though, which is annoying. But Freddie Swain at wide receiver 4, Ursula Penny Hart still got them boys there on the wide receiver depth chart. Will Dissly was just okay. No, Will Dissly had a season that could have been dismissed. No touchdowns. Kobe Parkinson as our tight end, too. But then look at this. We got the shortest guy in the draft, and we got a 6'8", probably the tallest guy in the draft, and Larry Holcomb, right? Oh, hidden dev traits. The big guy and the little guy coming out with the hidden dev traits, but another weapon that we can use. And he got some wheels on him. 90. Look at this. Look at the speed and the size on the dude. 6'8", 254, right? And he's a vertical threat. 82 speed, 90 acceleration, 71 deep route running. Another weapon to work with. On the offense, left tackle, our first round pick, Matt Colbert, also 6'8", just like the tight end we were just looking at. And I think he's just going to be a solid player. He's 6'8", just like Stone Forsythe is. So he's basically our Stone Forsythe, what we wanted Stone Forsythe to be. Left guard, we got Damian Lewis. We brought in Cordy Glenn to be that backup veteran presence. Pokic, who was just terrible last season at center, giving up 7. This is his last season to start. We drafted a rookie behind him. Gabe Jackson still here. Shannon Allen. John Young was our superstar dev, second-round pick last season at right tackle. Hopefully he continues to be a superstar. Had 11 sacks last season, just 1 over 10. Not going to get on him too much because it was his rookie season. Rick Wagner, veteran, backup right tackle, to mentor him a little bit. Jeremy Dobson, who was our first-round pick. No, we didn't have a first-round pick. He was one of our second-round picks last season. Had a decent, good rookie season, and hopefully makes a big jump here in year 2 for him. But this is year 3, but year 2 for him. On Robinson, backup left and right end. Brought in Deshaun Hand, saw him sitting there in free agency. Fits the Seahawks scheme, one of those big defensive end run stopper right ends. But Lance Hankins was our other rookie defensive end last season who had a decent season. He's going to be starting. Poona Ford was good. Dwayne Lamb was our other rookie D lineman. Still got Brian Moan. Darrell Taylor had a decent season last season. He's going to continue to start at rush left end. Tevin Brown, who was our other, fifth round? Was he a 5th round pick? He had star dev, but I think he was like a 5th round pick. 3rd round pick, actually. A 3rd round pick. He's going to get more snaps this season. Brought in Bernard McKinney to be the backup. Jordan Brooks still with that superstar dev. He is our leader in the linebacker group. Drafted a guy, Darnell Sharp, sitting behind him. Now, this is our weakest position on our team, is cornerback, but I clicked the Hall of Fame induction ceremony thing. I think Darrell Reeves got inducted. So all of the cornerbacks and I think safeties stats are playing up. So right now, Sidney Jones is listed at an 80, but he's really a 78. Then we got Cofield, who's at free safety. He was like a 75 overall, moving the cornerback, dropped down to like a 72. Horrible in man coverage. You look at his man coverage stats. It used to be at like a 50 something, but it's playing up to a 5 right now. So Darrell Reeves is helping us out just a little bit. Trey Brown, we failed to develop him a little bit, but I'm going to give him another shot. We drafted this guy, Errol Donaldson, who's a fast cornerback who can pick the ball off, too. He has like 70-something catching. Quandre, who is regressing. Hate to see it. And we drafted Taquan Matthews, a guy to sit behind him. Strong safety, got Jamal Adams, Ryan Neal, Nigel Warriors, still the same. Now, Terry Belfort kind of took the job from Jason Myers last season, but I said, why not go get Daniel Carlson? Like, Daniel Carlson was drafted as a Minnesota Viking. As y'all know, is my second favorite team. Playing really great on the Raiders because we cut him up Cut him at one point, but he was, yeah, he was drafted as a Viking, I think. I remember having him on our team. We cut him because he was bad early on, and he was actually in the same draft as Michael Dixon. So I was like, why not sign Daniel Carlson? Just upgrade at kicker. But we are going to let Belfort and Daniel Carlson kick it out in preseason. Still got Michael Dixon. And I just peeped that we do need a team captain. We have one available. I think that's because we lost Dwayne Brown. And when I look on the O-line, could give it to Gabe Jackson if I wanted to. Puna Ford could be eligible. Sidney Jones even. Quandre, but we got Jamal Adams already. Maybe our quarterback, our rookie quarterback, but he hasn't really done nothing just yet. So when I look at it, I think Chris Carson deserves to be a team captain on his team. Got him a new contract. He is our running back one. He's our leading back. No Rashad Penny no more to help him out. And we actually have another team captain slot available. And I'm going to say Puna Ford. I'm going to say Puna Ford. We're going to give it to Puna Ford. We need somebody on that D-line that's been here that could lead these young defensive ends and young defensive tackles, and we're going to give it to Puna Ford. So congratulations to Puna Ford. Congratulations to Chris Carson on your new being named team captain. And with the roster being met, now we can simulate the preseason here in year 3. I want to make it to week 3. But we win 28-17, first game. And let's see what this scenario is about. So Darnell Sharp was viewed as a pick with a lot of upside. I have no idea. I want to say that is our backup right outside linebacker. I've never really seen this type of scenario. I don't know much about him. I think he is a run stopper. Our linebackers need to be able to play coverage though. So we're just going to do zone coverage. And we're still evaluating him because I'm not looking for him to be no damn starter. He's just a decent backup. We need it depth. And I don't really think we have any open competition spots. I think we know who's going to be starting going into the season. Okay, so he got upgraded. But I do think kicker with the Daniel Carlson thing and the second-year kicker, I think we can I don't plan on having 2 kickers on the roster like we did last season with Jason Myers and the second-year guy. Don't plan on doing that again. And we're actually undefeated in the preseason right now. Until that game against the Patriots. So we fall to 2-1, lose 24-10. Got to cut 8 players on the team. And we're going to look at the stats, see how everybody did. So Jacob Eason, now he wants to ball out in the preseason. Cody Brink was not good, but rookie growing pains. Eason did get sacked 8 times, though. Travis Homers was good. Devontae Winston was good. I'm telling you. I was mad about it, getting him in the second round. But I put him on the list for a reason. This dude had 10 carries, 30 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm definitely going to be using his ass. Eskridge was great, but he's not going to be in the slot no more. We're going to go back to Tyler Lockett. And then Stone Forsythe, he's just not working out. So he will not be a starter ever in this rebuild. Hankins, Turner, they were good. We had a pick for Tevin Brown, Sidney Jones. Kicking, Daniel Carlson actually missed one, and he did not. Do we just go for Belfort? Do we keep 2 kickers on the roster? I might just go for Belfort. I feel like I think I'm just going for Belfort. I mean, I gotta go with the production. I gotta go with the performance. So that quarterback going to practice squad. Jacob Eason did earn the right to be quarterback too. Let's look at the receivers because I think we have a bunch of extra dudes down here. So after Fletcher, I don't really know who Taylor Hill is. So we're going to move him to the practice squad. And we might even move Fletcher, but I think I'm going to keep him on the roster. Keep that extra receiver. Looking at the linemen, we're good. I don't know why Bradley King is here. I never signed him. The hell out of here. Right in, same thing with Jonah Williams. Don't know who this guy is. He can go on the PS. Left outside linebacker, we should be good. Middle and right, we should be good. Cornerback, we should be good. Chris Wilcox, he got some speed on him. End zone, he can play press. Maybe Heslop makes the team this season. And you get rid of Wilcox. Wilcox got some speed on him, though. I kind of don't want to cut him. But actually, let me look and see how many people we got to cut left. I think it is 3 people. So, yeah, 2 of those cornerbacks are going to have to go, and then probably the kicker. So, both of them are going to have to go. So, Wilcox, released. And then I want to keep Heslop. We are going to cut Daniel Carlson. He just got outplayed by Terry Belfort. And now it's just one more person. Just one more person we got to cut. And who is that lucky person? I think it is going to be that receiver down here, Fletcher. We're going to put him on the practice squad. That way we keep Heslop on the team. So I like the look of the roster. I don't think it is a playoff team just yet. And I see why now the Seahawks are always like in the mid 75, 76 overall. It's just, traded Russell Wilson away. We're going to go pass protector for John Young, superstar dev right tackle. I'm pretty sure the game is going to rob him of his dev trait at some point. They just love doing it. I'm glad to hear, though, in Madden 23 that offensive linemen will get upgraded dev trait when they win, awards. I hope that works out. I actually hope they put in, best punter, too, best tight end. There are some missing when it comes to the awards. But let's adjust the lineup, set up the depth chart, and get on with year 3, as I really don't know what to expect. We have a rookie quarterback starting. But we got some weapons around him. We got an extra running back now. We got an extra tight end now. So couple of guys that can hopefully come in and help make impacts, just like our defensive rookies did. So it looked like we focused on defense with the rookies last draft and last season, and then this season is going to be more so the offense. We got Cody Brink, the 13th man. Cody Brink, he signed back him up. Chris Carson, Winston, Homer, Dallas, Caldwell, the fullback. We're going to use him a lot too. Kobe Parkinson, I guess, can be. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. And then receiver DK, Lockett, Edgeridge, Swain, Ursa, Hart, tight end Disley. I'm actually going to put Holcomb in because he has that hidden depth as the tight end too. Then our O-line should be set. Shouldn't have to change anything on there. Dobson, Robinson, that's fine. Right end, we got Hankins over Deshaun Hand. Puniform, Lamone, yep, that's fine. Taylor, Brown, McKinney. There is a Sharp, yeah, so he was that right outside linebacker. So I guess he has a lot of upside. Okay, must have been a good pick for us then. Free safety should be good. I'm actually going to put Nigel Warrior in right here. And then kick return, they have Donaldson, that rookie. They have Devontae Winston. I honestly don't hate that, even though Travis Homer is kind of like our return dude. But we'll switch it up. We'll go Winston and Donaldson. Eskridge, Hart, Swain. I'll put Travis Homer down here, I guess. And then punt return, we could do Tyler Lockett, but I want to bump him down to number 2. And then we can do Freddie Swain. We can even put Trey Brown up there on the list. And I think we're going to do that. Yeah, so let's put Trey Brown up there. Do we have Penny Hart? Yeah, we have Penny Hart right there. So this could be DJ Dallas. Just trying to get different names involved on the special teams. And then kickoff start will be Michael Dixon. Long snapper will be Ethan Pokich. That's fine. Then third down back will be Winston, Carson, Dallas. Okay. Or we'll go Homer. And then power back will be Chris Carson, the fullback, Dallas. So, yeah, we're going to use the fullback a lot. And then this slot receiver, like I said, it is going to be Tyler Lockett, Eskridge, Freddie Swain. Yeah, that's fine with me. And then left end is going to be Taylor with Alton Robinson backing up a little bit. Right end is going to be Dobson with Deshaun Hand backing up a little bit. And then D tackle is going to be Poona Ford. We're going to have Hankins, and we're going to have Lamb. Sub linebacker is Jordan Brooks. We're also going to have Brown. And we're going to have, they have Ryan Neal. We don't have Marquise Blair anymore. So I'm actually fine with that. That will allow Brown to get more snaps. That will allow Jamal Adams to just play his safety position. Ryan Neal could still get in a little bit. We don't have Marcus Blair as a backup free safety anymore. So that actually works out pretty well. And then slot cornerback, they have Donaldson. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do Cofield. Trey Brown is starting at cornerback, right? Who is starting at cornerback? Isn't it Trey Brown? It's Cofield. We're going to do Trey Brown, though. We'll do Trey Brown, and then Cofield will be in the slot with Donaldson and Reed. And we could actually do, yeah, that's fine. So that is the team going into year 3, week 1. We kick off the season against the Cincinnati Bengals. Looks like we're going to be a 76 overall all across the board, which we are. And I really don't know what to expect. Rookie quarterback, don't think we got that much better. I'm going to say about 6 wins. 6 wins. We had about 5 last season. Improved by 1. We should be good. Looking at, prospects. Watch there be better quarterback prospects in this class. Top five. Looks like there's only 2. Is there a third one that we don't know about? Yep. 3, just like we just had this past draft. So looks the same. Those guys might be better than guys that came out of the draft class that we just saw. But we have our franchise quarterback, damn it. Let's set some expectations for the rookie quarterback start. I just want him to no expectations, actually. No expectations, because we don't know what the expectations are this season. But let's get a win on the road. Kick off the season, kick off this young quarterback's career, the 13th man, and we lose 31-13. Like I said, no expectations. No expectations. We ran the ball pretty well. We just did not throw the ball. So not looking at, we did not score a single point in the first half until the third quarter, where we kicked like 2 field goals, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 4 sacks, but he was very efficient, 13-19, just not a lot of passing yards. Look at Winston, 20 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Fullback. Where the hell is Chris Carson? Must have got injured. Touchdown for D. Eskridge. Superstar tackle, giving up 2 sacks. Darrell Taylor, Poona Ford, getting some sacks, no picks, no field goals, punt inside the 20. That's great. But we come out week 1 against the Bengals with the L, starting 0-1. Not good. My controller battery is low. I think it's a good idea if I put the charger on it so it does not die. Okay, and Lance Hankins, that is our rookie write-in from last season, going into his second year, trying to go up from Warren Brown to star dev, shiny star. And we get Chris Carson back from the injury list. Make sure that our power back and third down back rotation is the way we set it, and it actually is. And let's go and simulate week 2 against the Rams. And we're on TV, prime time, Lumen Field. Can we get our first win of the season? Can we get our first win with our rookie quarterback? And we do. And it's the first division game of the season. 32-27. We come out with the dub over the Rams on Thursday Night Football. Get Chris Carson back. That's what we do. 139 rushing yards, 293 passing yards, no turnovers. Okay on third down. 1 touchdown, no picks, no sacks. And this quarterback is efficient. Hasn't really been scrambling. I thought he'd be scrambling a lot. I lied. I was capping out my ass. 7 carries, 28 yards, a touchdown, average 4 yards per carry. Chris Carson, 96. Touchdown for that fullback. I'm telling you he's low-key a beast. Best second-round pick I ever did. Eskridge, 120, and he's not even in the slot anymore. Let's go. Touchdown for Will Dissly. No sacks, no picks from the defense. Belfort does miss. Maybe I should have kept Daniel Carson just a little bit longer. But we get the W, 1-1, to start the season. Mock draft one is out. We have another breakout player scenario. I think that's the right end, though. So it's not another one. It's just the results. They have us pick 6 taking a receiver, 6'4", 232. So another DK Metcalf and Kevin Garner. Don't need them. Unless we just don't pay Dwayne Eskridge. Unless we get rid of Tyler Lockett. But I don't see us doing that. And Lance Hankins, roll out that red carpet. Star Dev. Let's go. Let's go. 0-2 Lions. Seems like we played them every damn season. We played them like twice already. But we either play them again, then we've beaten them. Every team in the division in the NFC West is 1-1. So things are evening out for us. Let's see if we can get a win. And we beat the Lions 31-24. I think we're 2-0 at home now. We are. And the passing game looked good. The running game looked good. We are not turning the ball over. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 337. The offensive line is playing better. And look at that. We played against the other quarterback that went ahead of him. 2 picks ahead at number 1. Battle of the rookie quarterbacks. And we were just a little bit better. Looks like we did get the best quarterback in that draft class. Chris Carson was great. Touchdown for, I'm telling you. That's like 3 touchdowns already on the season. Sheldon Caldwell, best second round pick in history at fullback. Tyler Lockett went off. DK was good. It seems like every time I'm mad at a pick, that player proves me wrong. Every single time. I'm bitching and complaining about us taking a fullback in the second round, all because we ran out of time, and he's playing like a second round player. Quarterback, Brink, 13th man, getting the weekly award. 2-1 Cardinals, 2-1 Seahawks. We have not won on the road yet, so I am nervous about this game. But we are on a 2-game winning streak, so that could play a part in this. And look at that, 3-game winning streak, 28-25. Close game, though. But we go to 3-1. Already more than half the wins that we had last season. Outrushed them. They outpassed us a little bit. We did turn the ball over just one time, but we're not turning the ball over too much. Offensive line is blocking for this quarterback, Cody Brink. 2 touchdowns for the small guy, Winston. Fullback continuing to get carries. Dwayne Eskridge, Will Dissly, they were great. Anytime we can have a game where DK or Tyler Lockett do not go off, and we still win. And it's Tevin Brown, middle linebacker, second-year middle linebacker, getting more snaps this season. He gets an interception. We are 3-1. Or should I say 4-1? No, 3-1. I was right before. Now we got the 3-1 Washington Commanders. Can we beat them? The division looks really tough. Every other team is 2-2 right behind us, and we win our 4th straight game of the season to go to 4-1, 28-16 over the Commanders on the road. They outrushed us. They outpassed us. They out first downed us. But you know what they didn't outdo us in? And that's the turnover department. 3 turnovers for them. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Now, the O-line did give us some sacks finally, but 2 touchdowns for Cody Brink. Chris Carson, 2 touchdowns for him. Take that, Henry Ruggs. I finally outplayed Henry Ruggs in a game. 6 catches, 170 for Tyler Lockett, trying to get that superstar dev trait back where it belongs. Our rookie left tackle did give up a couple of sacks. Darrell Taylor continuing his great season. Sidney Jones, 2 picks. Trey Brown with a pick. And the Seahawks, shocking a lot of people in this year 3. Like I said, no expectations. We still could fall off. Eagles are undefeated at 5-0. We're undefeated at home, though. And look at Trey Brown, 12 picks, 12 tackles, and 1 pick. I would love for him to have 12 picks on the season. But we're going to upgrade the players early because this Eagles team are looking really good right now at 5-0. No, I don't want to upgrade Travis Homer. I want to upgrade Trey Brown. We're going to do man-to-man. And that fullback, man. That fullback. I want to do blocking. His blocking is just so low. We're just going to continue to build off his strength, and that's utilizing him every way that we can. Cody Brink. Now, we do want to do improviser. And then Winston. Just going to do... We'll do elusive back. trying to make him more balanced, but he is our receiving back. Can't wait to see what his dev trait is. And then that tight end, we don't know yet. Hankins got 3 points because he went up to star dev. So both of our rookie defensive ends, the right and the left, both at least have star dev. That defensive tackle, who was also a 70, he does not have star dev, so he's next up that we need to work on. The middle linebacker has star dev that we took. Everybody from that draft class that we took has star dev, I think. But now the big game against the Eagles, 5-0, 4-1 Seahawks, battle of the top of the NFC, and we lose by a fucking point. A point. Lost by a point. They outrushed us, so they deserve the win. We didn't turn the ball over. Pretty even game. It's just they outrushed us. Chris Carson had 2 touchdowns, though. Their fullback, not ours, their fullback, even though our fullback had 1 more carry than theirs, their fullback came out with DTD. Our left tackle giving up a couple. Darrell Taylor is having a hell of a season when it comes to the sacks. Hicker, not that bad. But we do fall 4-2. Eagles look like they mean business. They are the top dogs in the NFC for a reason. Now, 4-2 Cardinals, I believe we already defeated them once. We have a chance to sweep them. And this is a dev trait scenario that I was talking about. If we can get Cody Brink to at least a star dev, that'll make it feel better about the pick. I think he was the best quarterback for us anyway, but get him off that normal dev, get him at least to a star dev. That would really do wonders for us. So let's get him off that Warren Brown normal dev trait. Get him off of it. Not with that loss. I don't think he hit it. Lose 24-14. We shut their passing game down. We turned the ball over twice, though. Yeah, he didn't hit it. Didn't hit it. 2-2-2, 2-2-2s. Too many twos. Once again, another team, their fullback scoring a touchdown on us. So now they're copying our little game plan, our little strategy, how we use the fullback. Everybody wants to use their fullbacks now. Darrell Taylor is going off. Belfort misses a field goal. Still would have lost the game even if he made it. Would have just made it a little bit closer. Mock Draft 2 is out. We're going to check it out, see if we are still, number 6 it was. Should have fallen down because we went on that little winning streak. And they have us, all the way at 26, still taking a receiver, though. They really think we're going to take a receiver. Breakout, we didn't hit it. Probably shouldn't even click into this because I already know what the results are. Yeah, he didn't meet the requirements. But with his play, if he can win like Rookie of the Year or something, maybe he could go up to Star Dev. Who knows? Giants, before we go on a bye week at week 9, and we lose. So after winning 4 straight, it was 4 straight, 3 straight. They outrushed us. We turned the ball over. Okay, now we're starting to turn the ball over too many times. Offensive line still playing great. Chris Carson was great. Disley was our leading receiver. Tyler Lockett. Hankins continuing his development. Darrell Taylor is just going crazy. He's probably blowed that the game took away his star dev trait, and I don't blame him. Keep playing your heart out. Maybe you will get it back, and then maybe you will get it taken away from you again. Damian Lewis, he is our offensive lineman with the best upside. We're going to give him a 4-year deal till he is 30 years old. Darrell Taylor, oh, man, that's a lot of money. We're going to wait on him, but maybe it would be smart to just pay him now. He's having a good season. Pay him now before he goes back up to star dev. So, yeah, I am going to do that. Gabe Jackson, we'll wait. Freddie Swain, all them other dudes, yeah, we'll wait on them. So, yeah, we'll pay Darrell Taylor. He's having a beast season. Maybe that money will motivate him to continue to play well and continue to play at a high level, and I hope he does that. Everybody else, we will just do that. I think slot receiver 3. Let's put DK up there. That's the only change we're going to make. Not bad. We are 4-4, right behind the Arizona Cardinals, tied with the 49ers. Rams right there at 3-4, now 4-4. 49ers 4-5. Of course, the Steelers would be really good, 9-0, and a Seahawks rebuild that I'm doing. It's like the game is just shooting me the middle finger. We know you hate the Steelers, so we're going to make them a beast in your Seahawks rebuild. Still don't know what Winston is with his dev trait, but TV, primetime, in the Steelers' undefeated streak. Can we be the ones to do it? I am 0-2 against the Steelers in this damn rebuild. And if it wasn't this late while I'm recording this, we lost a Monday Night Football game, I would have been spazzed. Got outplayed by Marcus Mariota. We got sacked 6 times. Give our fullback the damn ball. Maybe we'll win the game. John Young not playing like a superstar tackle. The way he's playing, they're going to strip him of his dev trait. And we make the little 24-yard chip shot field goal, and we are playing like a 4-5 team. Like, maybe we just got off to a hot start. We just got too ahead of ourselves, and now the Cowboys are about to humble our asses. 28-14, we lose. It's like 5 straight. It is 5 straight, exactly. And we just could not run the ball. Passed the ball really well. We didn't turn the ball over. We just could not run the ball. Cody Brink was great, and we gave up 6 sacks for a second straight game. Fullback in the touchdown. I told y'all, give him the ball. DK Metcalf was outstanding. 139 yards. John Young, second straight game he gave up 3 sacks. So he is definitely going to get his little gold coin taken away from his ass. And just like that, we're 4-6. We were looking to take the division. Now we are sitting at 4-6, looking stupid as hell. 37-7. Terrible, man. Couldn't stop the run, couldn't run the ball, couldn't get third down conversions, down 24 to shit at half. Stafford 5 touchdowns. At least we didn't give up 6 damn sacks. Running back getting a touchdown. Young. Should I just move him to left tackle? He is superstar dev. Just move him over to left tackle. Bedford misses them field goals. Should have kept Daniel Carlson on the team. 4-7, just like that. 4-7, just like that. Darrell Taylor is back from the injury. Make sure that he is our rush left end, and everything will be good. He is our rush left end. What about the rush right end? Did they mess it up? No, they did not. Thank you, Madden. And thank you for this losing streak. Now, get me off of it. Get me off of this losing streak. Let's get our 5th win of the season. Let's save our season, and we lose 30-25. Ah, man. Could not run the ball. Seems to be a trend here. Can't run the ball. Maybe Rashad Penny was that important. DK went off. Tevin Brown, Dobson, Tevin Brown, Belfort missing field goals. He is not the answer at kicker. If it wasn't for him beating out Daniel Carlson in the preseason, I don't know where he would be, because he would not be our starting kicker. And we are 4-8. Can we get off this losing streak? No, we cannot. Looks like we're going to have another high-profile top pick. This losing streak just continues. And we're not ready to win now. That's why I'm not getting that upset. I mean, we got the rookie quarterback. This is just the building blocks. This is the building blocks to success before we can start winning. You got to crawl before you walk. And that's what we're doing right now. I did notice with DK Metcalf as our wide receiver 3 in the slot, he's going off now, like as if he's the first option at the slot receiver. Don't know what the hell's going on. We lose to the 1-12 Falcons, and I know this is one of those setup games. We're done. And we didn't only just lose to them. Them dirty birds dropped a lot of shit on us because they almost dropped 50 on our heads with 49 freaking points, bruh. We gotta be embarrassed. Minshew Mania running wild like that. 2 touchdowns for Mr. Brink. Tyler Lockett, 100 yards. Touchdown for Will Disley. 49. Trey Brown was good. We still got a couple more pieces on this team to fix, so I ain't even sweating it. I ain't even sweating the season. The season is a wash, but this will be the 3rd straight season. But we haven't done nothing. We do win, finally. Get our 5th win of the season, beating the San Francisco 49ers on the road. And we ran the ball. That was the key this whole time. If we could just run the damn ball. Isn't that what Pete Carroll wants to do? Run the football. Sometimes he even runs it too much and gets too goddamn predictable. But that's what we want to do. Run the ball, first and foremost. Sidney Jones with a pick. Belfort making his field goals. Let's at least get 7 wins in the game on a 3-game winning streak and build on to next season. That's kind of like what we were supposed to do last season. And we actually did it in the beginning of the season, and then we just lost all momentum. And now we lose to the Browns, finish the season off against the Titans. You know what? I'm not even going to waste any time looking at the stats of that game. Our season's over. We're going to be last in the division for a 3rd straight season. And, yeah. Contract extended. They want to keep Pete Carroll around. I'm not going to argue with it. But looking at our team rankings, our points per game took a massive hit. Oh, man. Passing yards, 10, still up there. Rushing yards, 26. That just went down. Points per game, 25. Defensive passing now. The secondary wasn't as bad as y'all think it was. It was really the D-line. 31 with the rushing. Looking at the top performers, you got Patrick Mahomes. Don't know who that guy is. Excuse me. And Josh Allen, all thrown for 5,000 yards. Patrick Mahomes threw for 56. Chiefs better win it all. Najee Harris, of course, the Steelers, almost rushing for 2,000 yards. Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Braden Kincaid. I remember that name. I think that's the Chiefs from the first season. Michael Thomas, Terry McLaurin, T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett. Oh, my God. 26 and 24. And Aaron Donald even with 21. Trey Herndon, Zayvon Collins, Budda Baker. So the Cardinals doing their thing. Anthony Walker Jr., Deion Jones, Chris Barnes. Looking at our stats, 20th in offensive yards. Ooh, look at them yards. 4,500 for the rookie. Defensive yards, 25th. Chris Carson was terrible, so he got that bag and just don't want to run anymore. Tyler Lockett was great. And points allowed, 25. 21 touchdowns. That ain't savage, my boy. 21? O-line did give up 46 passes. The longest 88, average 266.7, 62 completion percentage, but 21 touchdowns, gotta do way better than that. Yards, though, were great. Might be enough to give him Rookie of the Year. Skip the running backs. Not a bad season for Chris Carson. I mean, he was 11 yards shy of 1,000 yards. Got over 4, got double-digit touchdowns, just 1 fumble. Longest rush of the season was 9 yards. That's terrible. Brink also had 4 rushing touchdowns. So he did run the ball a little bit. 5 for the rookie Winston. I mean, at his size, that's pretty damn impressive. And then look at the fullback. 3 touchdowns. Receiving. Tyler Lockett leading the team in touchdowns, yards, and receptions. DK still had 1,000 yards. Dwayne Eskridge still had a good season with more touchdowns. Will Disley, doing what he can. I mean, we don't have that much football to go around. Tyler Lockett, longest reception with 88. And then the offensive line, Young, he's going to get his superstar dev ripped from him. Damian Lewis, trash. I wanted him to move inside the center. That's why I wanted to sign Quentin Nelson. Left tackle, rookie, 10. Pokich, another 7-sack season. He's gone. Gabe Jackson continues to be our best offensive lineman. Tevin Brown led the team in tackles. He's trying to be the new Bobby Wagner. Jordan Brooks was okay. Trey Brown was actually good this season. And the safeties, Cofield, it's not working out for him at corner. But he has no room on his team at safety. Sidney Jones was actually good, 4 picks. Taylor was good, double-digit sacks and a pick, and TFLs. Jeremy Dobson, the TFLs are great. I would like more sacks, but I think that's what the defense here in this scheme and this playbook do. They really stop the run at all costs, so they don't really get a lot of pressure when it comes to the sacks. Lane Hankins, who went up dev trait in season, I just don't understand why he did. I mean, just one sack, but like I said again, the TFLs are the most important thing in this playbook. So a lot of TFLs. At least we got a double-digit sack person. 4 picks for Sidney Jones. Looking at the forced fumbles, we had Jamal Adams and Sharp, that guy that they were so highly up about in the preseason. We had a block for Sharp. Okay, I see why. Forced fumble and a block. And then we had a safety for Puma Ford. No pick sixes. Extra pointer was blocked, but Belfort only missed 5 field goals, really, but 6. Terrible. Inside the 28 times, long as 74, average 52.1, kind of a copy and paste from last season. No special team touchdown. Yearly awards MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. Yep, I knew it. Coach of the year goes to Mike McCarthy. NFC offensive player of the year goes to Kyler Murray. Defensive player of the year goes to Aaron Donald. Offensive rookie goes to Cody Brink, the 13th man. Hopefully that goes up dev trait for him. Winston, our running back, at number 5. Defensive rookie Devin Mitchell of the Vikings. Best QB goes to Baker Mayfield on the Vikings. Running back goes to Alvin Kamara. Receiver goes to Michael Thomas. We got Tyler Lockett at number 7. They better give my boy his superstar dev trait back. D-line goes to Aaron Donald. Linebacker goes to Khalil Mack. We got Darrell Taylor at number 7. Defensive back goes to Jalen Ramsey. We got Sidney Jones at number 6. Best kicker goes to Joey Sly. And we don't have a kicker on there. But once again, we don't make the playoffs. Once again, we are last in the division. Once again, we are hoping to land some names in free agency. And let's look at Winston, running back. Don't think he was revealed yet. Finally got him scheme fitted. Star dev. Okay. Not mad about it. Let's see if we have any Pro Bowlers. Check out any dev trait upgrades and get on to the offseason as we look to make things happen in year 4. Got a quarterback now who needs to throw for more touchdowns. And we just got to continue to put a team in front of them. Vikings, Bengals Super Bowl. Usually don't see that. NFC, Tyler Lockett, wide receiver 5. That's one for us. Fuck you, Quentin Nelson. I really thought Darrell Taylor deserved the nod. I would say snub there. And we had Freddie Swain, so 2 Pro Bowlers. Freddie Swain and Tyler Lockett, couple of receivers. And y'all know I'm rooting for my Vikings in this Super Bowl. Cody Brink has a point. I hope that's good news for him going up dev trait. I don't think he will with those 21 touchdowns. And yeah, he does not. Stuck on normal. But almost an 80 overall, 78, not bad. And let's look at the rest of the background pictures to see if any colors might have changed. So Tyler Lockett, I would expect go back up to superstar dev. Thank you. Give it back to me. Winston came out as a star. Young, he's going to get that shit stripped from him. And then looking at the defensive side, we saw Hankins go up in season. Probably going to get stripped from him because he really didn't do anything special during the season. And then everybody else stayed the same. I think Sidney Jones went up to star dev, so congrats to him. But at his age, it's going to get ripped from him. It's going to get ripped from him. Go Vikes. Bring it home. They win. They beat the Bengals. Congratulations to my Minnesota Vikings winning the Super Bowl while I'm doing the Seahawks rebuild. Harrison Smith, the hitman, getting Super Bowl MVP, rightfully deserved. And then you got Patrick Mahomes, Mike McCarthy, Patrick Mahomes, TJ Watt, Cody Brink, overall offensive rookie of the year, not just the NFC. And then Devin Mitchell, left outside linebacker of the Vikings, also getting a ring. So congratulations to him. And let's get on to the offseason. Mock Draft 3 is available, and we are projected to take a top 5 quarterback that we're not going to take. Looking at other positions that we could take, though. Is there a top 5 guy that? Not really. I mean, tired of drafting linemen. We really need cornerback. It's really what we need. Courtney McNeil, he doesn't even look that good. Why is there no damn good cornerbacks in these draft classes? That's why I ain't been taking them. They're not good. Secondary wasn't that big of an issue, though, last season. Let's look at the retirements. I don't think we have to bring anybody back on the contracts. And look at that. Adam Thielen, Harrison Smith going out, Super Bowl champions. I love to see it. We lose Rick Wagner, Cordy Glenn, bunch of backup veteran offensive linemen. And we have 14 players that are not under contract. Allen Robinson can go. Gabe Jackson, honestly, could come back. He's been really good for us. I'm going to reward him. He's been really good for us. Freddie Swain went to the Pro Bowl as a return guy, so I would not mind giving him that. Ryan Neal, who I've really enjoyed, but it's probably time for him to go. Kobe Parkinson, same thing. Davis, Homer, yeah, same thing. Brian Moan, same thing. Reed, Eason, Usa, Penny Hart. It's just time for those guys to just all go at this point. We haven't won with them, so maybe we can win without them. And then going over the roster, if there's any late subtractions I can do, and they robbed Tyler Lockett again. I'm just done with this game. Done with this game. Looking at the tight end that we drafted, did they take his hit in death? Of course they did. Of course they did. That's why I let Cody Parkinson walk, because I thought he still had star depth. Ethan Pokich, I'm just about done with. We're going to get rid of him as soon as possible. Hankins, they took it from him. No, they actually didn't. They actually let him keep it. What about Young? I knew they were going to take his away. This game. He deserved to get his taken away, though. What about Puna Ford? Daryl Taylor. Of course, they took his away. Puna Ford still has his. Brown probably still has his. Brooks still has superstar, surprisingly. We need help at cornerback desperately. I'm thinking about signing one and free agent if there's one there. And then if we can sign them. And then drafting one. Aaron Rodgers, Brady, nah, don't want. Dylan could be the new beast mode, but we got 2 running backs. Fullback, we are good. Receiver, we are good. Left tackle, I mean, Tyron Smith is there. We're not ready to win now, so wouldn't make sense of a signing. Center, just nothing. No upgrade over Pokich. We will have to get one in the draft. They're going to let Shaq Mason and Tyron Smith go to the same team. Kiss my ass. I'm not allowing that to happen. Not missing out on another lineman this year. I'm not missing out on another lineman. So I want Shaq Mason. We can move Lewis over to center and get rid of Pokich. So that is the whole game planning around that. Now, don't need those dudes. We could use a defensive tackle like a Michael Pierce. That actually wouldn't be that bad. But when you got Derek Brown there, that's the type of player you want on this team. I'm going to overpay for him. We need some superstars on this damn defense. Let's get Derek Brown. Oh, my God, the Patriots. Okay. Are you serious? Okay. This game, bro. This game. I've had it. I've I've had it. I've fucking had it. I've 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 had it. I'm about to sign Logan Wilson, and I don't care. Look at the contracts. We have to buy this shit to unlock the other ones. Offensive lineman, doing that. Who was the other one? Derek Brown, we were trying to sign. D lineman, so boom, we're going to do that. And where's the linebackers at? Just for the hell of it. Boom. Now, here's my thinking. Logan Wilson, Derek Brown have superstar depth. Hopefully I can get them boys. If I were to get Logan Wilson, he's a pass coverage. He would fit the scheme at what do we do with Darrell Taylor? Because we have a Hankins, we have Dobson. We would just have no room for them, right? The Seahawks did move to a 3-4 in real life, but it's not the case here. We don't have the personnel for that here. Darrell Taylor gets traded if we get Logan Wilson. So I've had it. This game is frustrating me. And there's no cornerbacks available. I'm going to get Logan Wilson. I'm going to spend the money. We got a team. We got a franchise quarterback. It's time to spend the money now. I'm getting Logan Wilson. I'm getting Derek Brown. And I'm getting Shaq Mason. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Big moves. Big moves. So we get Shaq Mason, right? Gonna move him over to left guard. That improves the interior offensive line. We're gonna move Damian Lewis inside the center. We got Derek Brown, Puna Ford, so that helps the D lineman. And we needed Derek Brown because our rush defense was terrible, 31st in the league, so that helps out that. Now, Logan Wilson is a pass coverage linebacker, right? We need a pass coverage type on that left side. So what we're going to do is move him over to the left, and now we have him, Jordan Brooks. And already this team is better. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to make a trade. We are going to make a trade. And I'm going to trade Ethan Pokich. I'm going to trade Darrell Taylor. And I'm going to trade probably one of these damn cornerbacks. Probably going to be Sidney Jones. He was actually good last season. Probably going to be Cofield or, I don't know, or maybe a draft pick, like a third-round pick. And we're going to go get a cornerback, man. We're going to go get a cornerback. I just don't know who. making big moves. We got a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. We're only going to have 2 seasons after this to try to win it all. Okay, let's re-go over this. So, who actually needs a center and a left end? Oh, look at that. The Bears do. Bears do. Jalen Johnson. We've already done. You know what? Jalen Johnson. And he has superstar dev. See if they actually need a left end. Do they actually need it? Yes, they do. They do. Or a left outside linebacker, I guess you could say. But they can move him over to left end. And then center, they don't have anybody. I give them a 3rd round pick. Give me Jalen Johnson, and I would actually offer you guys my 2nd round pick. But I want a 4th round pick. I want a 4th. Boom. So they don't do that. If you give me a 4th round pick next year, I'll be willing to take that. All right, what about no pick? Okay, so they really want... I'll give up a 1st next year. How about that for Jalen Johnson? But then if I do that, you gotta give me your 4th round pick if I did that. Pokich, Taylor, 1st round pick for Jalen Johnson. They accepted. Pokich, Taylor, my 1st round pick for next year for Jalen Johnson, and a 4th round pick. So now we add 3 new superstars on the defense at 3 different levels. We get a superstar cornerback in Jalen Johnson, who's just been balling for the damn Bears. We get a superstar left outside linebacker in Logan Wilson, and then a superstar in Derek Brown. So just like that, and then the upgrade on offensive line, can't forget Shaq Mason, and then move a Damian Lewis inside the center. So now we could actually focus on the draft and what we could draft now. We could go free safety to replace Quandre Diggs at some point, but we got this guy Cofield who could just easily move back to free safety. And I think that's what I'm going to do because it's not working out at cornerback for him. It is really not working out at cornerback for him. So we're going to move him back to free safety. What we drafted him as, his overall is going to go back up. And look at that. He's a beast at free safety, actually. So, yeah, we still need cornerback help. And then I would say an upgrade over Gabe Jackson or upgrade over D. Eskridge. So, mock draft 4 is out. And let's see who they have us taking. They have us taking a quarterback still. So stupid. We don't need one. And let's look at the prospects. I think we could actually start to look at receiver because we're getting very aggressive. We need some players, man. Enrique Creighton. I would take all day. If I could get him, what are we picking at? What is the mock? So he's going the fucking pick before us? This game. He looks like a beast. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get Enrique Creighton. I'm going to him. That's the pick. That is the pick. Right guard, we can get later on. And I'm just going to do my thing and look at the center, Steven Bozeman, just a bunch of C's. Yeah, so looks like we can't do the center thing. Left guard, let's look at this guy. And we're going to be picking early in the second round, so I mean, I guess we could get a steal at some point. I'm not going to look at linemen too much. Let's just go straight to the cornerback position and look at first round guys. So we got Trent Tarrant, and he is double D's. Kevin Lynch. Now, this dude actually looks like a beast. He is elite. He is elite. He is elite. Kevin Lynch. Don't know if he has any relations to Marshawn Lynch, but I like the pick. Kevin Lynch is going to be a, what about this dude, though? Courtney McNeil. He's also elite. Some elite cornerback. So one of these guys will be a Seattle Seahawk. But that is so annoying that top 5 receiver is going to be going the pick before us. This game knows. It knows who you're targeting and who you need and who you want. And they just play with your feelings, bro. Like, they really do that shit. They really play with your feelings. Then they'll do this. They'll have certain players seem similar so you don't know which one to take. It's just garbage, man. Strong safety, and then we'll just look at kicker, and then, hold on here. Yeah, then we'll look at kicker because we need one still. I really want that receiver. It's just so annoying. He's going to pick before us, and we might possibly have to trade up with the Dolphins just to get him. A awareness, oh my God, look good, but as a poor kick power. Probably just an accurate kicker. B accuracy, B awareness, marginal kick power just looks okay. Not worth it though. And then Clyde Durant, A awareness and solid kick power. But mock draft 5, if it switches a little bit and the Dolphins don't take that receiver, I will be all happy with that. Let's advance the week. And private workouts, I think I want to do the 2 cornerbacks and the receiver. I think that's what I do. So I want to do Enrique Clayton. I mean, he is the 4th prospect. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying. His draft logic is so fucking dumb. I can't wait for them to fix it in Madden 23. Because, like, we don't need a quarterback. We don't need a quarterback. You just have us taking him because he's top 5, supposedly. That's it. It's the only reason why. Then we're going to do the 2 cornerbacks that we had, Lynch and McNeil. I hope the mock changes and the Dolphins don't go that receiver. Otherwise, I'm trading up for him. As much as I need that cornerback, we get another weapon on offense. This team is unstoppable. Not unstoppable, but should make some noise next season. I wasn't finna get too goddamn complacent and too conservative. No. It's my favorite team. If I want to win a Super Bowl with any team in these damn rebuilds, it is the Seahawks. So we are aggressive in free agency. We had the money. We tried to do it the year before with the offensive lineman and Jack Conklin, Quentin Nelson. It didn't work out. Both of them rejected. We were not getting rejected this time. We were not getting rejected this time. Went out, got Derek Brown. Went out, got Logan Wilson. Went out, traded for Jalen Johnson. And now we are going to get a top player, whether it's a cornerback or that damn receiver. And you know what? I'm going to get that damn receiver. I'm going to get that receiver. Enrique Clay, like, look at this, bro. 6'5", 233, him and DK with Tyler Lockett. A, catching traffic. A, deep route running. C, catching. He's basically DK. Strongest in the class. Elite strength. A, deep route. A, injury. B, break tackle. A, catching traffic. He's a beast. He is a beast. Now, this cornerback. B catching, B man, B press, Z zone. He's pretty damn good too. If I might have to take him. And then McNeil, 6'3", 210. A press, C catching, B man, C zone. He might be even better. I think he is. Courtney McNeil. screw the receivers, screw the DK. You know what? I think we need to find a way where we can trade up with the Dolphins to get Creighton, but find a way we can get McNeil. I don't know how we can do this. But with the Dolphins, all right, we're at pick 5. So second, third. Don't know how this would work. That receiver's a beast, but we already have a DK. I'm just going to get the cornerback. So get a free agency recap. Forgot we also got Shaq Mason. But Vikings trying to repeat against Stephon Gilmore, Michael Pierce. Look at this. Cam Jordan to the Chiefs. But focusing on our division, seems like I always forget who's in my damn division. It's the NFC West. 49ers. It's just they don't make any moves. Cardinals seem to be the only team that make moves. They get Akeem Hicks. And I'm really torn. I want one of those cornerbacks. The receiver, I wish I could get all 3 or all 2 positions, but who do I have on the roster that we could possibly shop around? Like, maybe Jamal Adams. We sacrifice Jamal Adams. Trade him to get another first-round pick. And then trade our first-round pick. No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do my boy like that. I don't really think there's nobody. Yeah, we just got the. I would love that damn receiver, man. Love that receiver. Could train D. Eskridge. Let's get to the draft. Oh, man, I want that receiver. I really do. I really do. What do the Dolphins need? Because I really want that receiver. You don't even need him. You got Jalen Waddle and Devontae Adams. And then they add him? No, I'd rather have DK, Tyler Lockett, and the receiver. No, bro, they're not doing it. I'm tired of the Dolphins dominating free agency every goddamn rebuild. What do y'all niggas need, man? Y'all need a center. Y'all need a quarterback. Y'all need a cornerback. Okay. And a right tackle, right? Y'all could have Sidney Jones. Okay. Let's work out a deal. Here for pick 4. What if I gave y'all Sidney Jones, right? And I gave y'all... Did I give up my first-round pick next year? For Jalen Johnson? I did. A second. And a first. To move up. Now, I need... All right, Sidney Jones, right? I give up Sidney Jones. Now, why would I do that? Because if I give up Sidney Jones, I would literally only have Jalen Johnson, Trey Brown. I would move up to pick 4, but would not be able to trade back into the top 10 to get the cornerback I want. Well, I am not about to allow the Dolphins to do that, man. those three receivers. But Dwayne Eskridge has played really great for us. If they want a receiver, why not take Dwayne Eskridge? You want a receiver? Take D. Eskridge. Take D. Eskridge. I'm willing to give y'all my third round pick. Now, how could we move up? No. How could we move up for a pick 10? Now, who has pick 10? I believe it is the Bills, right? What the hell do you guys need? Left outside linebacker. Okay, could have gave them Darrell Taylor. A left guard, a right guard. They need a wide receiver. They really don't, though. The hell are they talking about? They need a wide receiver. They need a guard, I guess you could say. Would they value Gabe Jackson? Don't know. Center, they don't need these positions that they're talking about. They do need a left outside linebacker, though. I ain't even going to cap by that one. Do I have a left outside linebacker? I gave up Taylor already. And I'm not giving up Logan Wilson. Man, we might just have to, I just have to settle. I just have to settle. I really want that receiver. And I'm going to get that receiver, bro. I'm going to get that receiver. Let's make a deal, Dolphins. Let's make a deal. You're not getting them. Sorry. Pick 4. I will give you pick 1. I'm torn because if I give this up, I mean, I can get that cornerback, keep our second round pick. Help out the secondary. We got D. Eskridge. We got Tyler Lockett. I think I'm just letting my emotions get the best of me right now. And I'm trying to put weapons around my quarterback, my young quarterback, and adding that big body receiver with DK and Lockett would be outstanding. But I think our cornerbacks were actually good. Our secondary was good last season. And we could go with this. We got Jalen Johnson we traded for. So I think let's do it. See, they don't even need that much. They don't even need that much. So we could offer their asses a 5th round pick, and they probably would do it. So we swap. All I had to do was give up a 5th round pick. Thank you, Miami. And now I can work with the Bills on getting a top 10 pick. Hell yeah. Let's do it, Bills. Finna work the system. I want your 1st round pick. What do y'all want? Y'all can have my 2nd. Y'all can have my 3rd. Y'all can have a 2nd next year. Is it doing that glitch? Is it doing the glitch? It is. But the X disappears. The X button disappears. But let's go back. We're finna work the system, man. We're finna work the system. So we trade up with the Dolphins, making sure that we can get that receiver. Now the Bills. We're at pick 10. We gotta probably even do pick 9. I would give y'all the rest of my damn picks. I would give y'all my 2nd, my 3rd, and a 2nd next year for round 1. For pick 10. It is so fucking close. So exclude that 3rd round pick and take a player off of my hands. I will give you guys, I love you, Gabe Jackson, but we might have to get rid of him. I would give you Gabe Jackson. You need a guard, right? They don't want Gabe Jackson. They value picks, right? This is so annoying. D. Eskridge. Looks like that 3rd round pick Would I have to give him a third round pick next year? It is so close, bro. It is so close. What about a third round pick next year? It's so close. So the third round pick this year is like right there. Okay, if it's not the Bills, what about somebody that picks before them? Somebody like a pick 9, whoever that may be. Watch it be a team in my division. Who is pick 9? What about the Jets? We've done trades with y'all before. Pick 8. Would y'all be willing to do it? Y'all need a center. Y'all need a quarterback. Y'all need tight end. Y'all need cornerback. Oh, I have the perfect person for you then. How about Sidney Jones? How about Sidney Jones? 2 seconds and Sidney Jones. What? Maybe Cofield. Left outside linebacker. They don't want nobody. So 2 seconds and a third. And they won't do it. It's so close. So who is number 9? We gotta do it before the Bills because the Bills are mocked to take that one cornerback that we want. So there's just no number 9. Nobody's picking number 9, I guess. It's the Chicago Bears, who we just traded with. Doing business with the Bears again. So they need right tackle, right outside linebacker, free safety, left end. I got something for them. Cofield. They don't want Cofield? Are you serious? They want these damn picks, man. Third round pick. I don't think we're gonna be able to. I don't think we're gonna be able to jump them. I don't think we're gonna be able to jump them. So yeah, it's so close to. The only thing I can think of is just pick 7, which would be the Browns, and I don't think they're gonna take this because the higher the pick, I mean, yeah, looks like we're screwed. Unless we give them a quarterback. Yeah, we're done. So we'll be able to get the receiver, but it looks like the cornerback we're not going to be able to get. Like, nobody has interest in Cofield, bro. Not even the Browns. Like, come on, man. All yellows, even red. Like, that's so stupid. He's 23 years old, 78 overall, free safety, and nobody wants this man? Like, come on, bro. Buffalo. Like, why? Why? Okay, you don't want a next year's second round pick. What about third and fourth? All this year. All this year's picks. Nope, we're not going to be able to make it happen. Not going to be able to make it happen. What about if I gave you D. Eskridge and the free safety, right? Cofield, and I gave y'all my second round pick? Would that be good enough for pick 10? Still no. So I give up. There's no way we can get him. I mean, unless we look at the mock draft and see where that other cornerback is going. Now, there was 2, right? There was the one at pick 10 to the Bills, Courtney McNeil. And I don't know where Kevin Lynch would go because we were projected to take him. Now, Kevin Lynch supposed to be going 13. So we could trade up with the Jags or the Eagles. And let's do that. Let's trade up with the Jags and the Eagles. And this will be my last time looking around. So Jags and Eagles, right? Let's go to them real quick. Manual trade. Let's go to our picks. We will be willing to give up our second, our third, and our second. Let's go to the Jaguars. Glad I looked at that. Let's go to the Jaguars. See what they need. They need. Let's do pick 12. See if that works. And the Jaguars worked. 2 seconds and a third. And we're back in the first round. So should be able to get one of those cornerbacks. I'm taking that receiver, pick 4.
On the clock now,
making a big splash. And we keep Sidney Jones. We keep D. Eskridge. We keep our players just giving up a pick. So pick 1, Falcons. They get the quarterback. Lions, who are back in the top. They were number 1 a year ago. And pick 3, the Chargers go
okay, next up,
the end. And with this pick, we traded up from 5 to 4 with the Dolphins. We are going to take Enrique Creighton, 6'5", 233 beast out of Oklahoma State. Him, Tyler Lockett, DK. That was not for the let Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, and this guy. No. Taking Enrique Creighton, hidden dev. Let's go.
Who do they have their eye on?
Don't care. We're being very aggressive here at the end of year 3 in the offseason. Very active. I don't give a damn. Dolphins. See who they take.
The Colts now on
quarterback,
Let's see
right?
What they do.
Colts.
And the Browns
go
on the
linebacker.
Let's see what direction they go in. And now we
Browns
the
go tackle.
It's their selection.
Jets
on the clock now.
Go D tackle. Bears.
The Bills on the clock
go receiver.
Now. What direction will they go?
Bills.
The Eagles are now
go
on the
McNeil,
clock.
And if the Eagles screw me,
now the Seahawks are
they
on
don't.
The clock.
So we didn't get the one cornerback we wanted, but there was another cornerback that I'm fine with taking, and that's the guy that we were mocked to take, Kevin Lynch. So we were mocked to take Kevin Lynch anyway in the first place, even though I wanted the other one. But we get the guy that we were mocked to take plus the top 5 best receiver in the class. We get both of them in the first round. It's a win-win in my book. Let's take Kevin Lynch at corner, hidden dev, 2 for 2. Love the speed, don't like the strength on him. But this offseason is an A+. We get a cornerback, we get a top 5 receiver, we get Jalen Johnson, Logan Wilson, Derek Brown, Shaq Mason. All those additions are going to play key to us having a big year 4, and we better have a big year 4 with all these damn aggressive-ass moves that I'm making. Don't pick all the way into the 4th round. It was time to use the money. It was time to get some players in here. Time to be aggressive in the draft. I've been really conservative when it comes to these damn drafts. No more. No more. Got tired of it. Let's see. Center. Or we really need a right guard over Gabe Jackson. I really don't care about these other picks. A, impact blocking. I might just take him just because he has that A. Right tackle. Let's get right tackle. C, awareness, C, impact blocking. I really don't know what player to take. Could just look at... we don't have nobody 100% scouted. Take this hybrid dude down here just to see what he's looking like. D tackling, no sir. Could take another running back. See if there's anybody there. B carrying, C catching, 4.47, A stamina. Not bad. I honestly don't know who to take. So we might just let the computer 6'5". Yeah, we might just let the computer I'm just gonna send the draft. Let them do it.
On the clock.
First time I've done that. Send the draft. I'm just out at this point and ready to go to bed. Looking at the draft recap, really just focused on the first 2 picks. the receiver and the cornerback. Traded up for Enrique and one pick up him and DK with Tyler Lockett, and we still got Dwayne Eskridge and Freddie Swain. Oh, yeah. Then we trade up, get Kevin Lynch, the guy that was mocked to us the whole time. So great at pressing, great at man coverage. He's to work on his own, but he's already smart. Look at that play rate, 73. He's fast. Love it. And then they ended up taking a left end, 69 normal. They ended up taking a middle linebacker, 65 normal. They took a kicker, Clyde Durant, normal. That was that guy we had on our list. A lot of power, but no accuracy. He's kind of fast. And then they took another right end. But I don't care about those other picks. I only care about the first two. So other guys are probably not going to make the team. The best player in the draft was to the Lions. And then McNeil at a 78. That's why I was trying to trade up and get his ass, because I knew he was a beast. He fits the Seahawks profile, 6'3", 210. Beast. Look at that speed, zone press. He just can't tackle. But that's the guy I wanted. And we just didn't have – we couldn't, you know – do the trade. But with the Jalen Johnson trade and getting him and getting two new cornerbacks, I think the cornerback that we did take, and look at this at pick 13, normal dev though for the Commanders, but getting Lynch only 2 points less, not bad. So I think we did good this offseason. A+, very aggressive. I don't care how y'all take it. I need to win, especially with the Seahawks. They weren't unrealistic moves. Like, all we did was trade up one pick with the Dolphins and then trade another team to get back into the first round. So we had 2 first-round picks, and all I did was sign players in free agency because we had a lot of money. I had a lot of freaking money. So, yeah, looking forward to a big year 4. But that'll wrap it up for part 3 until the next episode.